What's up, East Coast Magazine, man? I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, my guy Jaylin Goss, straight out from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It's been an honor to have him here. We're gonna talk about some things, man, how this man has impacted lives and so forth. So, man, how you feeling, man?
I'm good. I definitely appreciate everybody for putting me on this platform, on this crazy platform of East Coast Magazine. I definitely could say I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and it's definitely here, and it's just surreal and a blessing to be able to be on this platform.
Yeah, man, we honored to have you, man. Yo, please tell us where you from, man.
Right.
Where you from?
Yeah, from Chicago, Illinois. I definitely hold it proud. At the end of the day, like you know where I'm from, like west side of Chicago. Literally got it out of the dirt. I'll be completely honest. Grew up on the west side since I was about 18, and then I actually moved out to Jersey. So where we are right now, of course, we're in Philly at the new spot.
Congrats.
Moved out to Jersey, of course. Thank you. And been able to kind of prosper here. So.
Yeah, so you go to school right now, right?
Yeah. I go to Rutgers University, Camden, actually. So I actually just moved recently over the bridge, and I'm a senior. I'm a finance major. I'm actually getting a dual degree, so in 2 years I'll be having my master's as opposed to in 3, which is pretty cool. Right. And we're gonna see where the schooling takes us.
Knowledge is key, right?
Okay.
Word. So tell me, man, a little about. I know that right now you've been helping people impact their lives through Forex. Right?
Yeah.
Please tell me, a little about what Forex is.
Cool. So Forex, right? Yeah. So what we do on a daily basis within this market, right, is we educate the young minds of millennials, I would say all over the world, as well as other people in terms of ages 30 and up.
Right.
I can tell you that right now. I've been able to educate over 250 people within this market on what the foreign exchange market is. So Forex, right? Forex stands for foreign exchange market. And what we do is we actually exchange foreign currencies depending on their value. So as we know, currencies, they fluctuate in terms of value every single day. They go up, they go down, and we profit both ways, which is pretty cool. Make a lot of money doing it.
Right. So you haven't just fall in love with this process.
Yeah.
So what have you learned this far? Tell me, how long you actually been, doing Forex? Right? How long, months, years? How long you been doing this for?
Honestly, yeah. I've been doing it for a little bit more than 2 months. Which is crazy to be able to say the type of money that we've been able to make on this market, as well as the impact. There's always impact over money. It's always been that. It always will be. Because the fact that I can literally tell you can make $1,000 on this market, right? It impacts me over the fact that I can make $1,000 because I'm able to teach somebody else how to grow, right, within this actual field that is an Ivy League skill, right, and be able to teach average Joes, right, like myself, how to be very profitable in this market.
Right. And I know you say a lot, man, because I watch you on social media, man. You're very influential, man. You said it's way too crowded at the bottom, man. Please tell me what you mean by that, man.
It is way too crowded. You gotta understand, if you want to be the 2%, you gotta think like the 2%, right? And if there's 2%, the other is 98. Yeah. So it's 98% of people literally at the bottom. I'm not saying struggling, right? I'm talking about middle class and down. We want to be the upper class. And at the end of the day, it's getting very, very small, right? And it's because of the fact that rich people are literally investing in other things, and they're making more and more money with the money that they already have, which is having them being very standoutish, right? So when I say the bottom is way too crowded, you have to just understand that the only difference between a poor person and a rich person is mindset, right? So when I say poor, I don't mean poor in the pockets. That's broke. Right? Poor in the mind is what I mean. So I mean passing over opportunities repeatedly. There's a lot of people that literally watch things just past them. You know what I mean? Whether you're 18, whether you're 30, 40, I'm telling you right now, if you're 20, 30 is around the corner. If you're 30, 40 is around the corner. Yeah. So don't think like you have this much amount of ample time to do something when you really don't. Because you'll look up and your dreams are already passion. And we don't want that. And that's not gonna happen.
That's true, man. That's free game right there.
That's free game.
For real. I appreciate that. So, how's it feel? Because I understand that you're from Chicago, right? And I know Chicago sometimes represented, in the limelight of violence before.
Yeah,
how does it feel that you're impacting lives, and you from straight out of Chicago? How did that feel?
That's real. So I know a lot of people always ask me that question, like, how is it, right? Or what is it? You know what I mean? What does it mean to live in Chicago? I'm gonna be honest, right? It wasn't easy, but as anything in life, right? People come from struggles every single day, and I'm very blessed to be able to have overcome them, as well as kind of literally circumvent them and kind of erase them from my life, right? With this idea of financial freedom. And with that being said, right? So being from Chicago, growing up on the west side, I took the bus since I was I could say maybe 12, maybe. And that right there is harsh on its own. I'll be completely honest with you, the type of people that you hang around when you first, starting to understand what life is, what this thing we call life is, might not be the best people. Right, so you can take that into consideration. And what you have to do is you have to separate yourself. So when I was able to separate myself from that crowd that I did not want to kind of have the mindset of, then Chicago got a whole lot better. Right, there are a lot of people out within the city that has been able to take their business and grow. This is all about entrepreneurship. I don't know if you understand, but this year, it's it. Right, it's it. I don't know if you see it. We can go from the Meek Mills to the Jay-Z's to come on. Right, so understand that when you want to the Rick Rosses. Right, understand that when you want to be able to build your legacy, you have to build your business as well. And that kind of goes hand in hand with being able to take yourself out of that environment and take the people with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely.
Man, that's dope, man. It seems that you got a vision going on. You got to go in mind too.
Man, look, it's vision over sight. Anything.
Right. So tell us, man, about Supreme Billionaire Traders, man. What made you start that? As far as the name, are you trying? Like, what's the implement of that name?
Okay, cool. First of all, I want to shout out the family. I'm gonna just be completely honest, right? I love every single one of you. You know what I mean? That is within this actual, family of our Forex trading group, this investment group that's been able to change so many people's lives. But we at the top. But basically, I got the name from. So I used to throw parties. So I threw parties that had 700 people at my parties. We called it Supreme, right? I literally called it Supreme. Everything that I've done, you have to start with a brand. Brand yourself, right? Understand your value is very, very influential, and use that to your advantage. I've been doing parties since I was 11, right? And we started in my guy Anton's basement, right? We packed out the basement, we got to the first floor. We packed out the first floor, we went outside, right? And with that being said, when you start to build a brand, I kind of stuck with the name Supreme. Now, billionaires, we don't sell ourselves short. Yo, I'm telling you right now, 6 figures is like locked in when it comes to this team. 6 figures is here. You see that already, right? That's the kind of the sight. We're talking about vision. Vision is a billionaire, right? Vision is being able to have wealth that literally will take your whole entire family out of whatever situation you're in. With that being said, that's why I kind of decided about that. And when I thought about club, I feel like I just wanted to kind of embody the idea that we're a family. It's kind of holistic in terms of the view and in terms of the passion. The same passion that I hold within this actual group of trading are the same passion that every single one of the people within the family has. Like, I don't know if you know, but if you follow the gram, it gets crazy, right? It gets crazy. People are literally screaming on the phone because they're filled with this passion. It's kind of oozing out. And that's how I kind of got the name Supreme Billionaires Club at SBC. Got a nice ring to it. They got a nice ring to it, so I'm with it.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely find the IG at Supreme Billionaire Traders. Right?
Supreme Billionaires Club.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
club,
sir.
Right, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Definitely. So let's take you a year back, from a year from now.
Okay.
Do you think you would be at this position at this very moment?
No. What was I doing a year ago? Man.
We got August.
Whoa. I think I was at Nordstrom. All right, #1 seller at Nordstrom. Came in there very early in the game and was able to take over men's clothing, right? And it starts with the vision, right? It starts with the branding. It starts with holding yourself to a high value and standard. And with that being said, I thought that I wanted to be somewhere on the sorts of a part-time fashion kind of guru, as well as I wanted to do corporate law. Now think about that, family. Corporate law is literally like sitting in front of a computer, going through contracts with Fortune 500 companies every single day for 12 hours a day. I mean, $150,000 a year is kind of really nothing when you think about what we're doing within this market. So why would I do that and spend 12 hours of my day doing it, right? Life is only one time. Just be completely honest with yourself. And with that being said, like I didn't see myself here. I'm still shocked right now. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm shocked that I'm sitting here doing this interview because it started with the dream. Right? It started with understanding that I wanted to be able to do something that was going to impact the lives of millions, billions, right? You know what I mean? And do it so in a way that it literally adds the passion for every single person, and it goes holistically. And so with that being said, like I couldn't imagine, right? I couldn't imagine this. The type of money that we make every single day, as well as the type of profit that we give to others, is something surreal, very surreal.
So for you, you was like, you know what? I want to work a 9 to 5, right?
No.
And understand at one point, that it's okay. A lot of people nowadays, understand it's okay that, if you love working 9 to 5 and that's your passion, that's okay. Yeah. But for this man only, for you, it was like, you know what? I don't work a 9 to 5. I want to use my time differently. Was that your goal in mind was, right?
Yeah, I would say it was. I would just say that you got to understand that you don't want to sit here and work for somebody else before you go for your own passion. Right? At the age of 21, I think it's very, very young to be able to jump out the window.
Stop this. This man is 21
Yes, sir.
years old.
Yes, sir. Just turned 21. Just came back from Vegas. Came back from my mom traveling. Like, this is crazy. So yeah, man, 21, like fresh out the gate, ready to start life, and started on a very good foot. So yeah. So with that being said, the vision has to be there. Right, the vision has to be there within this actual investment that you put forth, and so I'm grateful for it.
Wow, so it seems that you feel me at a young age, man. You giving somebody the blueprint, especially young emerging adulthood. You know, this is where we're trying to find ourselves, find what we love for what we do, and it seems like you're trying to build a platform for young emerging adulthood people, young entrepreneurs. To go get it.
Yeah.
To go get it. It don't matter what age you at, the time is now. Don't wait till you're 30, 40, and that's where your goal is at, right?
Yeah.
How's your family feel, man, about all this?
Honestly, like shout out to my mom. Like, she's one of my biggest supporters. When I first quit my job, I'm in a law firm. She was like, "Yo, Jay, did you quit your job? Like, I'm calling you on a Tuesday and you answering at like 1 p.m. What's going on?"
Right.
Mom, I jumped out the window, right? And what I mean by jumping out the window is I kind of went for mine. I understood that you can always go get a job, be honest, right? And there's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But if that's the only thing that you have in mind, then there's something wrong with that, right? If you don't have a goal to be able to hit, you don't have something to smash in terms of what you want to do in life, then there's kind of a pointless infrastructure that you have. That you build. So like my mom, she's my biggest supporter within this, and she literally sent me a long message. I threw it in the family chat. I'm like, yo, she literally said, "I want you to jump out the window." Verbatim. She said, "I want you to jump out the window with this opportunity. I want you to take this, and I want you to run it." Because I do understand that the actual stigma that we had before isn't the same that it is now.
Because everybody's elevated.
Everybody's
expanded. So by Jaylin, impacting young lives and, giving everybody the blueprint to this $5.7 trillion market, this man has increased his residual income because of this. Man, tell me how it feels, man.
Nah, it's crazy. So we got the news, right? Shout out to Supreme. I'm gonna just give all the thanks to the family first, right? Shout out to Supreme. Like, we literally got the news that the residual income has increased, right? The price has raised, right? The tag is crazy. And we increased the residual income to platinum 5,000, right? Now within this market, and its actual foreign exchange industry, right, you're able to make trading money as well as residuals. Now residual income is money that you literally work for one time, and it keeps coming, right? It keeps coming every single week, right? So platinum 5,000 literally means over, 60,000, right? Base pay a year. Base pay.
That's middle class.
Whoa.
That's middle class, right? Middle class.
Yeah, we're not done.
We're not done yet.
This is crazy. I'm literally like, this is crazy. Like, I just don't understand. Like, sometimes I don't understand. Sometimes I don't understand, like, the type of growth that we have within this actual family is really scary.
Time out. So you said in two months you've been in. How many members have you helped been profitable of this market?
Over 250, right? Over 250 people that I talk to on a daily basis have been able to make money, right, with this actual family every single day, right? We make money in our sleep. We trade in our sleep, family. Like, the craziest thing ever to just think about. The impact is outrageous. Right. Like, I'm literally just excited to just be here and just talk about how we're doing it. Right. And we haven't even started. I'm gonna just give that a quick pause. We have not started. We're literally at the tip of the iceberg when it comes to understanding how much money this market can literally give our families. Right. And it's already given them quite a bit.
It's crazy.
Quite a bit, man.
That's crazy.
You just gotta thank that man above and keep remaining humble. That's the number one thing. A lot of people can make a lot of money. There's a lot of ways to make $1 million. Think about that. I heard this from somebody, right? There's a lot of ways to make $1 million. You just gotta find one. You just gotta find one and go crazy.
That's
and go crazy.
That's facts.
Put that dedication in. Put that work in. Put that ethic in. Stay true to who you are first, right? But understand that this could potentially pay you for the rest of your life. And I can shed a tear saying that, and that's real facts.
Man, I'm telling y'all right now, anybody that's listening and watching this episode, take from it is that y'all need consistency, hard work, effort, and dedication to get where you at. Because sky's the limit. The blueprint is there. It has to be Forex. It can be something, but at the end of the day, you gotta have a type of structure to be successful. So my last question to you, man, what's the next move for Jaylin Goss? Straight out of Chicago.
Man, impact more lives. Impact more lives. That's it. That's all we want to do. We want to literally sit here and tell I'm gonna sit here until every single person within Supreme Billionaires Club is able to quit their job and trade full time. I'll just be honest with you. And I'm gonna sit here as long as there's somebody's mom still working, right? I'm gonna sit here until there's literally somebody that lives in the area code that makes under $30,000 minimum. I'm gonna sit here and we're gonna build. And we're gonna understand that this is gonna impact the lives of millions, billions. And it's happening right before our eyes. It's no coincidence.
Nah.
We see it. You see it every single day. You see what we do on a daily basis. And it's all about taking advantage of that and striving for greatness. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna keep impacting lives and we're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep making more money.
Keep making more money, man. You heard him first, man. I want to say, man, thank you for coming through, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Definitely,
of course.
man, for real, man. I would say shout out to the whole team. Shout out to Devonna. Shout out to Ariel.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to my boy Eric. Shout out to the whole East Coast Magazine,
appreciate
team
y'all.
as well.
Definitely
and, you know, we're going up, man. Congrats. You know,
appreciate you,
else,
man.
and for future endeavors.
Let's go.
My God.